The Cat Lady. Vamos a jugar esto mientras encuentro una solución para arreglar The West. Una señora de los gatos jugando un juego de una dama de los gatos. A ver de qué va.
My name is Susan Ashworth.
Nice to meet you, Susan.
I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Gatito.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's
Algunos
true,
dirían que
but I don't
es
like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
No me gusta mucho la compañía, pero bueno.
I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Lo que vayas a hacer, háztelo a ti, no a los gatos, porque juro que te voy a repudiar.
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills.
Ah, bueno, es mejor tú que los
They're
gatos.
legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
Ya, tampoco está bien que lo haga. Decime algo, ¿quién va a cuidar a tus
Any
gatos?
second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it.
Yo no estaría tranquila. ¿Quién cuidaría a mis gatos?
I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Capítulo 1. Ok, vamos a ver qué onda con Susanita, la casa en el bosque. Pero ya en serio, matate, ¿quién se encarga de tus gatos? Yo creo que la vida es una mierda, pero ni ahí yo pensaría en eso con mis gatitos, quedándose solos. Terror me daría irme y no volver y que algo le pasa a mis gatos. A ver, con estos caminos. Encima donde vivo hay macumbrero, bandas, drogones. Me pasé todo el mes de octubre preocupándome por mis gatos. A ver, Susanita. A ver si te encontramos paz, si al final sale fin de esta. Y cuidas a tus michis. A ver, puerta. Esto. Entrar. ¿Está cerrada? Ah, bueno. Presiona arriba para abrir el menú. Elige las opciones y presiona Enter para confirmar. Ok. Bueno, vamos a ver qué más hay. ¿Algo más por acá? ¿Sí? Y salimos de la luz para entrar a la oscuridad, parece. Está todo gris acá. ¿Qué onda con este auto destrozado? Acá hay algo de color. MFT 87. ¿No hay nada para ver por acá? pedestrian access. ¿Será peatonal? ¿Un acceso peatonal o algo así? Algo que... Opa. ¿Qué carajo? ¿Algo se va a caer por ahí o qué? Cuidado, Susanita. ¡Epa! ¿Qué vamos a encontrar por acá, Susanita, si seguimos caminando? Ok. Ambulancia. Examinar. Ambulancia paramédica. No puedo avanzar más. Esta ambulancia bloquea el acceso de salida. Quizás ni siquiera haya una salida. Bueno, ya. Vamos a abrir la puerta. A ver qué hay dentro. Está cerrada. Otra vez. Anda, Susanita. ¿No ves nada por la ventanilla? ¿Nada? No, pues ahora tengo que buscar cómo abrir esto, ¿no? ¿Hay algo por acá, Susanita? ¿Algo que podamos ver? ¡Epa!
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Vamos, Susanita. Capaz que viene de la ambulancia. ¡Epa! Un cadáver. Mirar de cerca. Soy yo, mi frío cadáver justo delante mío. ¿Qué hace aquí? Susan. Examinar. Me veo tan tranquilo. Voltear la cabeza. Abrir los ojos. Lindos ojitos verdes que tiene. Mis ojos, casi lo único que me gustaba. Y son bonitos. Incluso ahora todavía brillan un poco. Mi abuela tenía unos lindos ojos celestes que en cierto ángulo cambiaban de color a verde. Un verde que a veces se veía flúor, me parecía increíble. Abrí la boca. Susanita, ¿por qué tienes una llave en tu boca? Sí, es tu boca. Presiona abajo para abrir el inventario. Bueno, había una puerta cerrada donde había color. O sea, sí tengo que usarlo acá, ya que me pone el menú acá. A ver. Listo. Confirmamos. Examinar. No hace mucho, ni siquiera una llave podía abrir mi boca. Ahora encuentro que había una adentro. Usar. No veo ninguna cerradura. Entonces sí, vamos a donde estaba antes. Eso, ¿cómo salió aquí? Ah, aquí sale. Y bueno, vamos. Oye, Susanita, no puedes correr, ¿no? Y bueno, vamos a ver dónde servirá esto. Tenemos una llave. Opa. Ay, sí, de eso. Corre, 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 corre. Ya me parecía que se iba a caer esto. Uy, Susanita, ¿estás bien? Susan. Susan. Mierda, Susan. A ver. Pues vamos a este lugar bonito con colores. Aquí está. Bueno, acá tenemos que usar la llave. A ver. Usar. ¿Sí? ¿Estás bien, Susana? Escucha tu corazoncito. El agujero ha sido tapado con estos tablones. El letrero debajo dice peligro, interruptor de energía de emergencia. Mirar a través. Definitivamente hay algo ahí. No puedo decirlo con certeza, pero parece un intento. No sé qué tiramos. Ah, bueno. Ahí está. Una máquina. Un sacrificio demasiado prolongado puede tornar de piedra el corazón. Ah, ¿qué decía? Se necesitaría otro sacrificio para devolverlo a la normalidad. Quizás sea una tontería, es solo una vieja máquina después de todo. Qué raro, no parece haber ni interruptores ni botones en esta máquina. ¿Cómo se enciende? Y pues tal vez con esta que vimos, pero ¿y ahora cómo quitamos ese tablón? Necesito algo para quitar ese tablón. A ver si encontramos algo por donde se puede... ciervo, venado, no sé qué. A ver tú, ¿a dónde vas? ¿A dónde estamos yendo, Susanita? Oh, mira un auto. ¿Y algo acá? No, está en llamas. Esto... Sudan... ¿Qué estamos viendo? Mi cadáver colgando de un árbol. Debería estar asustada, solo me siento vacía. Espera, ¿qué es eso que brilla en su cuello? ¿Es una llave? Pues aquí parece... A ver... El cuerpo está demasiado alto. No alcanzo. Ok. Soga. Me tomaría horas deshacer este nudo. Ah, bueno. ¿Esto se puede abrir? La puerta parece trabada desde el otro lado. ¡Ay, no me digas! ¿Tenemos que volver al otro lado?
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Pues si tú no sabes dónde está, yo tampoco menos. Cambió el mapa, parece. Oh, mira, mira. Hay algo por acá con lo que podamos cortar la soga. Un portón con cabezas de animales. Qué exposición tan desagradable. Ajá. Por lo menos no es mi cabeza la que está entre las barras. ¿Esto sí podemos abrir? Oye, que todo está cerrado por acá. A ver si regresamos a algo nuevo. Hay que seguir el cuervo. Pues sí, parece que hay que seguirlo. ¿Ahora qué? A ver. Oh, mira, nos está guiando. Oh. Venado. ¿Quién hizo esto? ¿Hay alguien más aquí? Sacar el cuchillo. Bueno, tenemos un... ¿Algo más por acá? Camisa cerrada. Destrabar. Oh, mira, me trajo al otro lado. A ver, acá. Y usamos el cuchillo y usar. Mirar de cerca. Susanita, otra vez. Examinar. Parezco como si estuviera durmiendo. Registrar bolsillos. Vacío. Tomar llave. Irse. Y supongo que esa llave será para el portón que vimos antes. Tenemos que ir hasta el fondo de todo. Gracias, cuervito, donde quiera que estés. Acá estamos. Y llavecita. Esto... usar. Oh, ¿quién está ahí?
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth.
Hola.
I have been waiting for you, my dear.
Tu voz ya me da
I
mala
knew you
espina.
would turn up one fine day like this. Who are you?
Sí, ¿quién eres?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
La muerte. Una anciana que vive en el bosque. ¿Eres Dios? ¿Eres el diablo? Realmente no lo sé. ¿No puedes decírmelo ya? Oye, pues sí, ya, dímelo ya.
I really don't know. Can't you just tell me? That's very much like you, Susan. You won't even try. You have given up on everything lately, haven't you? Why shouldn't I? Is there a great reward for trying? I didn't think so. Would you have tried if I had told you there was? Maybe. I don't know. Something that could change your life forever. No, there isn't. There never is. And yet, some people do great things to find it. I'm afraid I'm not one of them.
¿Qué es este lugar? ¿Qué sucederá? A ver, primero, ¿qué es este lugar?
What is this place? This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception. Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady. Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
¿Qué sucederá ahora?
What will happen next? Depends on you, Susan.
Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Ok, vamos a ver qué tiene la señora aquí en Susana. Un cuadro. Mirad. A lonely decision. Una solitaria orilla del mar. Tocar.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
Bueno.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Bueno, perdóname por ser humana con curiosidad. Mujer extraña. A ver.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Todavía no sé quién eres realmente. ¿Querés castigar por tomar mi propia vida? ¿Hay alguien más aquí?
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names.
Pues tírame uno, cualquiera.
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
¿Hay alguien más aquí?
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's
¿Qué
not
cosa
here.
vio Susana?
It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
¿Pero quién llama a esta hora? Ok, ¿dónde estaba? Ah, sí.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness, in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
A ver, ¿esta? Oye, ¿cómo que no, loca? Te dejaste los gatitos ahí abandonados.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special, just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Ok. ¿Por qué me elegiste? Esas 5 personas, ¿quiénes son? ¿Qué te hace creer que quiero volver?
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's
Los
what I call them.
parásitos. Sí,
They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
¿Qué te hace creer que quiero volver?
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer, and those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down? Whatever it is I have to do. Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
¿Quiere que matemos gente o que sobrevivamos? No sé. A ver.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Esto es chantaje. No puedes hacer esto. Esto debe ser solo un sueño extraño, no te creo. Vamos con esto.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
Vamos, Susan. A ver qué nos muestra la señora.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
A ver, sácala de ahí. Crucificada, completamente sola, en un lugar que lo ha cambiado todo. De verdad que no quiero estar aquí. Y que volvemos a hablar de la muerte. Hablar.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Hay que hacerlo, Susanita. ¿Qué pierdes? No tomo órdenes de nadie. Lo haré a mi manera. Eso sería lo mismo que rendirse, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, no sé, vamos a ver. Vamos a hacer lo que quiera.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Logro desbloquear o follow the maggots.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I am speaking of.
Así es, Canelona. Estoy jugando un
The
juego
door
de
to
una
your
señora de
way
gatos.
won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
No me dejas leer, Caneloncita. Cuéntame sobre el sacrificio del alma. Cuéntame sobre el sacrificio de sangre. Bien, lo haré. Deseame suerte, mujer extraña. A ver.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out.
Ah, ya.
That's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Ok.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Vela, 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 vela. Ah, tengo que elegir una vela. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, creo que son las velas de las 5 víctimas, capo. A ver, vela. Apagar. Parece que tiene una carta.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
Ok.
What the... How did I get back here?
Bueno, es un mundo paranormal, cosas así pasan. A ver. Este sigue siendo tu cadáver, ¿no? Sí, es ese. Nada nuevo, ¿no? No hay nada. A ver, dijo que volviéramos al campo. Falta el derramamiento de sangre. Creo que tenías que derramar unas gotas de sangre o algo así. Bueno, a ver. Sigue sosamente. No, es cierto, con eso que agarré, con esa barra que agarré podía sacar la tabla y que tapaba el interruptor o algo así. Vamos a entrar acá. Esto así y usar. Meter la mano. ¿Qué carajos? ¿Qué carajos? ¿Y ahora qué? No, fuera, ¿qué carajo pasó? Music Mechanic. Oye, no te vas a quedar sin brazo todo el juego, ¿sí? ¿De dónde estamos yendo? Interface antes. Ok. Me pregunto si esta música tendrá copyright. Oye, ¿eso fue un tiro? The Cat Lady. Que se ve interesante el juego aquí. Y ahí terminó el capítulo 1. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo por acá. Y mañana voy a poner... luego continuaré
Yes,
con
I
el
do
segundo.
enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to
Oye,
it
¿qué me
that
estás
modern
mostrando?
painters often fail to recreate. I always
Bueno,
wanted
vamos
to
a
be
esperar
an
que pase esta
artist
cinemática.
myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration.
Okay,
Obviously.
doctor.
I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry. I'm probably boring
Sí,
you.
un poquito.
No, it's not that.
Bueno, mis hijos.
It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Yo no puedo salir de acá. Quiero saber cómo cerrar este juego, chicos. Bueno, Susan Ashworth. Ahí lo dejamos. Ashworth.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Alégrate, Susan, aún tienes tu brazo. Bueno, ya me dejan abrir el menú, por favor.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hola, Liz.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I?
Ella.
I'm tired.
¿Ella quién? ¿Quién entró
They're
cuando te
working us to
estabas
death
medio
here,
muerto?
you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
¿Ya está? Ah, epa. No sé por qué se mueve. ¿Qué carajos?
Bad dream?
Nos mató la mascota de Pixar. Oye, aún no me deja salir de aquí, ¿no? A todo esto, ¿cómo se sale de aquí? Oye, pero ¿cómo salgo de aquí? No, solo un sueño como cualquier otro. Sí, una realmente fea. Ignorar.
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them.
Son
I keep
esos
falling,
sueños
but I
donde
never
parece que estás
fall,
cayendo.
if you know what I mean. Never
Te
hit the
despiertas con
ground.
el corazón
Never.
acelerado. ¿Cómo te llamabas? Sí, ya sé, se llama Liz. Era Liz, acuérdate, es Liz. ¿Qué me pasó?
What happened to me?
Bueno,
Well,
intentaste matar.
how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
De pronto estaba en un campo de cebada. Me desperté aquí y te vi. Vamos a guardarnos los del campo de cebada.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
¿Ella quién?
What? Who found me?
Sí,
Your
¿quién?
daughter, of course. She
¿Tienes
called an
una hija?
ambulance. If it wasn't for her,
Susan, ¿tienes
she
una
would be
hija?
dead now, Susan.
My daughter.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
¿Hace cuánto que estoy aquí? ¿Cuándo me dejarán ir a casa? Vamos a ver cuánto tiempo
How long
llevas
have
ahí.
I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
¿Cuándo me dejarán ir a
When will
casa?
they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Cuéntame más sobre ese tal Doctor X. ¿Viste a esa hija mía? Cuéntame más sobre ti. Estoy cansada ahora. A ver, vamos con el Doctor X.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often. usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients, he doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet you'll be more careful now.
Esta enfermera no se guarda
But I
nada
can't
para
really
abrir
say
la
a
boca.
bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
A ver, ¿qué nos puede decir de esa supuesta hija suya?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
Quien sea, ojalá te haya hecho el favor de
That's a
alimentar a tus
possibility
gatos.
too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Tus gatos.
Maybe.
A ver, cuéntame más sobre ti.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
A ver, todavía sigue. ¿Será que yo como que fuera a contar sobre tal doctor X que me sea tan por favor?
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening.
Okay,
I
nada
don't know,
nuevo.
but
Ta.
yeah, they said...
Bien.
Well, no, doctor...
Sí, nada nuevo, no nos dijo nada nuevo.
He's got a weird...
Oh,
Now that I'll tell you, I don't read on the app. So...
sure, I think...
Estoy cansada ahora, déjame dormir.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
See you
Be careful
later,
who you
Liz.
trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Lista para hablar, quiero esperar. A ver, en papel ponemos esperar. Nada, simplemente dice que esta pintura del fondo se ve rara. Y bueno, tenemos al Doctor X. Se me antojó ver los hombres X. Vale, vamos a hablar.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about
Son
your
las
childhood
4:30 de
first?
la
Your
madrugada.
parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Sí, mi papá era genial. No, no fue un buen padre. Me crié sin un padre.
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child, not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Oh, mira, justo como la mía.
I lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She...
No, mira. Pues vamos a poner esta. La mía fue por un problema cardíaco hereditario.
died giving birth. I never even had a chance to meet her. I often wonder what she was like. Why is life so unfair?
Y bueno,
It's
yo la
our
tuve
one
hasta los
goddamn
5
right to have a
años por
mother.
ahí.
But I was robbed of it, just like of everything else.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Ah, ya está. Ya salió al fin. Ah, mira, tips. F1, F4 para salvar rápido, F5, F8 para cargar. Use el load menu, no press el lato remoto ser. A ver, guardar, cargar. Guardar. Escribe un nombre, presiona enter para guardar. Ok. Y enter. Partida guardada correctamente. Perfecto. Y ahora sí vamos a dejar esto por acá. Y ya luego veré de subir esto. Creo que voy a tener que poner en las restricciones esta, ¿no? Tiene sangre, tiene bastante sangre, así que yo creo que voy a tener que poner en restricciones esta. Nos vemos.